AIZ. And, yep, I'm waiting for you know what. I'm waiting for the hot chick to show up. Get this party started. Hi.
Very good there. Yeah, I'll have the big show. Josh will have the pre-show there after the girl, as you know. And, yeah, she'll be on here at 9:30. I'm just stretching my legs now and kind of getting things ready for before the net starts there. So you going to hang around with us tonight and play net, or are you just going to get your ticket punched when Josh comes in?
Well, I'm not sure. It depends on how early I can get in. But I see it hasn't popped up on that logger yet, but I should be close to the... I might stick around for a little bit. Over.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chuck. I happen to have very good connections with a guy who could put you right at the very top of the list if you'd like.
Well, maybe I could be coerced into it. Hi. I figured that if I get in early enough, but the powers that be might shine favorably. Hi.
Well, let me tell you, Chuck, this is me twisting your arm, so there you go. Hi. But yeah, that'll be starting here a little soon. So I'm going to let you go. I got to run down the hall here and grab a beverage and get things going, but I'll have Josh put you near the top of the list there, so get some toothpicks in the eyelids there and grab yourself a cup of coffee and stay up for a little bit. But this is KD8EPC, and I'm going to be clear on your final.
All right, KD8EPC, WB4AIZ. Very good. I'll try to keep the toothpicks sharp, or sort of. All right. Enjoy. WB4AIZ.
is Kilo Charlie 8 Hotel Delta Papa. I know the beacon that's going to be starting soon, but just wanted to let everyone on the repeater know that the National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch for Ashland, Holmes, Medina, and Wayne counties until 4 a.m. Once again, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch for Ashland, Holmes, Medina, and Wayne counties till 4 a.m. This is KC8 HDP clear.
Coming our direct way. This is KD8DPC clear until net time.
W8WKY.
far edge of it, though, so it'll probably peter out by the time it gets here.
This is W8HRF, getting ready to start the Beaconette pre-show here. We got about a minute and 20 seconds. All right, this is W8HRF. Got about 20 seconds here until the Beaconette pre-show. Please stand by for the announcement.
The Beaconette, a gathering of hams from around the world, will start on the system in 30 minutes. Come join us.
She was 1 second slow by my clock. QSD, welcome to the Beaconette pre-show. The Beaconette is sponsored by the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association here on the W8WKY repeater in Doylestown, Ohio. Our frequency is 147, mark 390, with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114, mark 8. We light up the nighttime airwaves every Sunday and Wednesday night at 10 p.m., 9 p.m. Tulsa time. This is the pre-show. I'm here to take early check-ins and in-and-outs. I'll line them up, and at the top of the hour, Dustin, KD8 EPC, will knock them down. So, I'd like to remind everybody that this is a controlled net, and we ask that all traffic pass through net control. Your net control operator tonight is Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. My personal is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel. As is tradition, we're going to check in with the Beaconette crew before we get the party started here. Nick calls it the Mickey Mouse roll call. So, going to head up to the top of the list here, see how Dustin's radio is doing. KD8 EPC, how are you doing? Are you ready for the net? And let's see how your radio's sounding.
W8HRF and the Beaconette pre-show. Well, thanks for doing the pre-show there and the logging tonight, Josh. Really appreciate that. And I think you got one of the trivias, too. So thanks for stepping up and taking care of all that tonight. I'm going to be ready for the big show. Hopefully everything is still sounding good. I know it's gotten a beating from the weather today, so he'll have to let me know. But with that, this is KDEPC. Back to pre-net control.
That was a fine signal, sir. No problems whatsoever. So you sound like you're ready to rock and roll coming up at the top of the hour. So we'll get back to you soon, and looking forward to it. So going to clear with KD8 EPC for now. Let's jump down to just Nick, KD8 SLG. How's it going, Nick? And you have no responsibilities whatsoever tonight. How you doing? You sticking around?
WHRF, this is KD8 SLG. Good evening, Josh, all the Beacon netizens. Thanks for giving me no responsibilities whatsoever tonight. Do appreciate it. I'm going to do my best to stick around, melt some more ice, and we'll see what y'all got up your sleeves tonight. Thanks again, man. KD8 SLG, back to net control.
W8WKY.
All right, Nick. We got you on the log here, and Dustin will give you a call later on tonight. So you melt some ice and feel better, and looking forward to hearing you back in the pre-show chair soon, hopefully. So going to clear with KD8SLG, brings us down to KD8QKO. Nick at night. How's it going, Nick? And you also have no responsibilities whatsoever. What's going on with you, and will you be sticking around for the big show?
KQKO. Hello, Eric, and hello, everybody on the pre-show and everybody coming to the net later. I'm not going to be. I'm going to be in and out tonight. I have to be up at 4 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm not going to stay up and listen. I'm going to go to bed here soon, and hopefully fall asleep early to 7 too. Anyway, with that, I'll pass it back to you, Eric. KQKO.
K8QKO, W8HRF. All right, Nick. Well, we got you marked in and out. That is, boy, if 7 a.m. is the ungodly hour, I don't know what 4 a.m. is. It's the Twilight Zone, I think. But you have a good night, and we'll catch you next time. Sleep well. Going to clear with K8QKO. Brings us down to Miss Lucy, who is preparing trivia. How's it going, Lucy? And how's the trivia preparations going? Over you, K8YUK, W8HRF.
W8HRF, K8YUK. It's going pretty well. I tend to store up factoids that I think would be good trivia and then comb through them later to make them into actual questions. So that is what I'm doing at the moment. I have main tonight, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm glad that I'm doing main trivia right now because I'm running low. I am much better at alternate trivia. It's much more fun for me. But because I have to do more fact-checking for radio. But yeah, we should be all set, and theoretically the radio's sounding good because it's the same radio. Back to you, K8YUK2, W8HRF.
All right, I'm glad she figured out that she's got main trivia. She knew what my trivia was, so she could probably insinuate that she had main. Anyways, let's take a look here. Who's left? K8VZA, Eric, how's it going? And will you be sticking around tonight? I think I remember hearing that Eric was not going to be here tonight. I think I remember seeing that earlier today. So, that brings us to the bottom of the Mickey Mouse roll call. What we're going to do now is I'm going to read off my list here of who we have, and then we'll do a couple of rounds of check-ins, work the list, and see who's sticking around for the big show in about 24 minutes. So, before I do that, I'd like to remind everyone that this is a linked system, so please key up for a few seconds before you start talking, and then hang on to that push-to-talk for just a second after you finish. We do want to hear everything that you've got to say. All right, so who we have on the list, we have WB4AIZ. Chuck, we got you number one in the slot here, so we can get you in early. Get back to you in just a second. So WB4AIZ, KC8HDP, Jerry. I threw you on the list, Jerry, but if you're busy with Skywarn stuff or the storms coming in, don't feel like you have to say anything, but I got you on the list. I just heard you before the net. W3ETB, K5CFY, Mr. Ray, KI5TAQ, Taco Tim, KF8G, Brian, and AB8MO, Andy. So that's who we have on the list so far. If you have not heard your name on the list and you would like to get onto the list for the BeaconNet, please come with your call sign phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location. Please call now.
Q8 surf hot to surf. Heart and one current. In and out.
KF8ASO. Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha X-Ray Oscar. Dave and Green, I'm in and out.
Says Kilo Charlie 9 Quebec Hotel Whiskey. Again, Kilo Charlie 9 Quebec Hotel Whiskey. Gino here in Copper's Cove, actually in Parker Heights now. I'm going to call this short time, though.
Kilo, Golf, 5, Foxtrot, Golf, November,
Charlie.
Michael, Oglesby, Texas. I'm going to be in and out.
I'll be in for a little while.
All right, let me pick it up there. All right, on that round, we picked up Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Foxtrot, Sierra Mark, Southern Mark, in and out. Thanks for stopping by, Mark. We picked up Kilo Foxtrot 8, Alpha, X-Ray, Oscar, Dave. Got you in and out. Appreciate you stopping by, Dave. You have yourself a good night. Let's see, who else do we get? We got Kilo Charlie 9, Quebec Hotel, Whiskey. I believe it was Mobile Short Time. Let me make sure I got that call sign right. Was that KC9QHW, Roger?
That's Kilo KCQHW. Kilo Charlie 9, Quebec Hotel Whiskey. I just called in just for the grin of it.
All right, perfect. We got you on the list. I'll get right back to you since you're mobile. And let's see, we also got Kilo, Golf, 5, Foxtrot, Golf, November. Looks like Michael, in and out. Thanks for the check-in there, Michael. And at the same time, there was a Robert in there. You guys were doubling. I just got there was like a Charlie in your call sign. Could you come back with your call again?
Kilo, Delta 8, Lima, Charlie.
There we go, and they let me know on the blue screen too. Thank you, Andy. KD8 LLC, we got Robert out there, it looks like in Chesterland. Okay, let's do one more round of check-ins, and then we'll work this list. The station's waiting to check into the BeaconNet pre-show. Please come with your call sign phonetically along with alphabetically. Please call now.
N5 LKR, November 5, Lima, Kilo, Romeo, short time. Ken in Moody, Texas.
This is Kilo India 5, Zulu Tango India, KI 5, ZTI, mobile headed towards Harker Heights, Texas.
All right, I'll pick it up there.
W8W.
KC8, Fox Queen Victor, KC8FQV up in the Aurora Lights.
All right, I'll pick it up there. All right, that time we picked up N5 LKR. Ken, got your short time. We'll be right back to you. KI5 ZTI mobile, get right back to you as well. KC8 FQV Mark in Aurora, and I also picked up KA8 MNT off of the blue screen. Got you in there, Tom. Okay, let's work these mobile stations. So, hey, we promised Chuck WB4AIZ he'd be in here first, and then we'll hit the rest of the short timers. So, WB4AIZ, how's it going, Chuck? What do you got for us? And you sticking around for the big show? Hopefully things are going well in Florida. Over to you.
W8WKY.
WB4AIZ. WB4AIZ, Chuck, you out there? All right, nothing heard. We're going to go ahead and jump on down here to KC9QHW. Mobile, how's it going? And how's your Wednesday? And will you be sticking around for the big show at the top of the hour? Over to you.
I don't think I'll be stopping in for the big show. I was just calling because I heard you guys, and I just checked in for the paycheck. You guys have a good day. This is KC9QHW, back to net control.
All right, KC9QHW, W8HRF. All right, fine business. I think it's Eugene. That's what NetLogger's giving me anyways. But you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, fine business. We got you in and out. We'll add a zero to the end of your paycheck there. And thanks for stopping by. We're here every Sunday and Wednesday, and always appreciate the check-ins, even if you're just able to check in and out. So we will say 7-3 and hopefully catch you down the log. Brings us down to N5LKR. Ken, how's it going? And what do you have for the net? You sticking around for trivia at the top of the hour?
This is N5LKR. No, I won't be sticking around. I'm a little tired. I've been messing with my property out here, so I was just checking in for the numbers. Don't get a paycheck from y'all, so, but that's all right. I'm just glad y'all are doing it. This is N5.
All right, sorry about that. Okay, I think we're back on. Let me make sure I got it. All right, okay. All right, Ken, we got you in and out. Thank you for stopping by. N5LKR, W8HR. You have yourself a good evening, and hopefully we'll hear you next time. So let's see. We got one more short time here. KI5ZTI. Sounds like, is it Christopher maybe? Mobile? Go ahead. What do you have for the net, and will you be sticking around for trivia? All right. I think the system that Christopher was on was dropped. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and maybe we'll come back to him later. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let me recollect myself here. Let me see if Jerry's still around, see if he wants to say hi or if he's busy. KC8HCP, how's it going? And you have anything for the net, Jerry?
Well, good evening. Thanks for putting me on the list. Yeah, hello, everyone. I'll stick around and I'll play trivia. Unless things get severe, which they're not, I don't think they will before the net's over, but yeah, I'm in. Thanks for putting me on the list. The KC8HDP back to net.
No problem, Jerry. We got you on the list, and we'll have Dustin give you a call. You're pretty close to the top, which is cool. You'll have the first, I think you're going to have first swing at Lucy and I's trivia questions. So, anyways, we'll clear with you, Jerry. You have yourself a good night. We'll talk to you in a little bit here. KC8HCP, W8HR brings us down to W3TV out in Annapolis, Maryland. How's it going, Eddie? What do you have for the pre-show? And you sticking around for trivia tonight? one more call here. W3ETB. Eddie, you sticking around for the big show?
Yeah, Josh, I'll be here. Actually, I just turned around and I saw that my name was highlighted. Oh, I better answer the call. I'll be here.
All right, Eddie. Well, I'm glad. I've had that happen a couple of times, so that's all right. And we got you on the list, sticking around, and Dustin will give you a call. So, anyways, clear with W3ETB for now. Brings us down to K5 CFY. Mr. Ray, how are you, Mr. Ray? And you sticking around for trivia in a little bit here?
HR K5 CFY. Yes, sir, I am definitely hanging around. Great job on the pre-show there, and thanks for doing the net logger as well. You're doing a great job on both of them. We'll let you know later about the trivia, but we'll give it back to you, and thanks again for all you do, K5 CFY.
Oh, hold on. I'm watching the dashboard as I'm talking here. Anyways, all right. K5CFY, W8HRF. Fine business, Mr. Ray. Appreciate it. Yep, we got you on the list, and Dustin will give you a call in a little bit. Going to clear with K5CFY. Brings us down to Taco Tim. KI5TAQ. How's it going, Tim? Are you still vacationing, traveling, or are you back home? Over to you.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is KI5TAQ, Taco Tim. Yeah, I'm vacationing and we'll be getting ready to travel tomorrow. And some of you, I know you possibly be looking on the blue screen a little bit. And I said, where's Rev Kev? Oh, well, where's Rev Kev? Because I'm spitting distance of Rev Kev. So, yeah, I'm sticking around. So you'll possibly hear me on a little later. This is KI5TAQ.
KI5TAQ, W8HRF. All right, Tim. Yeah, I don't know. I remember, I think Sunday we were looking for him. I don't know if he was here. I think I feel like I heard him on Saturday on the Boredom Breaker net, but I'm not sure. I'd have to look back at my logs. But, yeah, it would be kind of sad if you're all the way out there by Rev Kevin. You couldn't even wave a hand as you pass by. But anyways, we'll see. We'll dig him up a little later, hopefully. He normally checks in later. We'll see. Anyways, we got you on the list here, Tim, and Dustin will give you a call in a little bit here. So, going to clear with KI5TAQ. Going to go ahead and re-identify. This is the BeaconNet pre-show on the W8WKY repeater out of Doylestown, Ohio. My name is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel. My call sign is Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, and we're going through our list of pre-checks for the BeaconNet. See you sticking around for trivia at the top of the hour. Next on the list is KFHG. Brian, how's it going? And are you sticking around for trivia?
W8WKY.
Yep, I'll be here for trivia. KFHG.
All right, fine business, sir. We got you on the list. We'll give you a call in a little bit here. Brings us down to ABNMO. Andy. What's up, Andy? What are you up to tonight? And are you sticking around for our trivia?
W8HRF from ABHMO on 015. Just giving my Allstar Node a little break. I'm trying to figure out why node information 48496 is node not in the database. I see that We've been connected for 17 hours, so maybe we got to reset over on this end. Who knows? Oh, well, it seems to be working. With all the feedback loop, that's been interesting. Yeah, I'll stick around. I'm being restrained by my cat anyway. And if I move, she gets upset. Back she comes. This is ABNMO.
ABNMO, W8HRF. Yeah, I've noticed that happens sometimes. I did notice that the internet went out on 015. It was like a week ago now, though, and I don't remember that node information being there after the internet was out. It doesn't matter. It's still working, so it's all good. All right, we'll give you a call here at the top of the hour, Andy. ABNMO, W8HRF. All right, we got a slew of in and outs here that we've already talked to. K8SFS, KF8AXO, KC9QHW, and KG5FGN, all in and out. Thank you all for stopping by again. Man, we got a SWL, a shortwave listener, in the Beacon Net's net logger here. We need to see if we can get him a license if he doesn't have one, so he can join us on the air. But anyways, next on the list is KD8 LLC. Robert out in Chesterland, how are you? And will you be sticking around for the big show at the top of the hour?
W8HRF, KD8 LLC, doing okay. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be sticking around for, but I'm going to try until I start getting nagged to go someplace else. Back to that.
KD8 LLC, W8HRF. All right, Robert, well, we'll leave you on the list, and if you're not there when we give you a call, we'll know that Mr. Sandman probably called. It happens, especially with later nets. But we'll give you a call, and hopefully you'll be around. It's all good. So, going to clear with KD8 LLC. Let's see here. N5LKR, we talked to Ken here. He's in and out. And let's see, we're going to bring this down to KC8FQV. Mark, what's up? And will you be sticking around for trivia in a few minutes?
All right. Yeah, I'm going to stick around. Yeah, at least, well, we don't know what the doctor's got yet. They did EKGs. They, got another appointment to go for Monday for a dermatologist. We go tomorrow morning and go get blood. At least I don't got to worry about fasting, so whenever I get over there, I'll get over in the morning so they can, when we were scheduling, she said, you just do it Monday, but then we said, no, we can't do that because they want the blood work for Monday, I think, so we'll go tomorrow so they'll get it for Monday afternoon. So, but at least they didn't find a disaster. I was concerned that if there was a disaster, they would send me. But they didn't. They just sent me back home. So, their heads are scratching. Our heads are scratching now. But they said if anything problems, a crop, you go to ER. So, and I haven't felt anything today. So, we'll send it back to net, KCFQV, but we'll be around. Falls Fest is Saturday. Yep, Chicago Falls Fest is this Saturday. There's very few ham fests around. They're short and slim pickings. Take them when they come. KCFQV.
All right, KC8FQV, W8HRF. All right, Mark, well, hopefully all of the doctor stuff sorts itself out, but we'll give you a call here a little later, and, we will be at the Hamfest this Saturday, so we'll hopefully see you there. Looking forward to it. Gonna clear with KC8FQV. I didn't see, so Tom might still, yeah, he's still here. KA8MNT, Tom, how's it going? Pulled you off the blue screen. You sticking around for trivia in a couple minutes here?
W8HRF. This evening, Josh. This is KA8MNT. No, I had a medical procedure done this morning, and I'm still getting off the anesthetic, I think. So I'm going to say 7-3s to everybody, and have a great time tonight. This is KA8MNT. Back to W8HRF.
KA8MNT, W8HRF. All right, Tom. Well, you have yourself a good night. Let that anesthesia and all that wear off, and hopefully everything slowly gets back to normal here, or quickly. Do appreciate you stopping by tonight, and we'll hear you on the barometer net tomorrow morning, I'm sure. So 7-3s. Clear with KA8MNT. Brings us down to KF8ATX. I think I pulled you off the blue screen here, Fred. Are you sticking around for trivia in a few minutes here? Try one more time for KF8ATX. We only had static that time. Are you out there, Fred? And are you sticking around for the big show here? All right, nothing heard. Mark Kim is not responding. And let's see, Bob. KA8LYJ was in and out. Thank you for stopping by, Bob. You have yourself a good night. And I believe that's about everybody. There was going to be one more on the blue screen, but he just left. So I think I finished on time. Let me take a break here for a second. Not quite as good timing as last time, Dustin, but I think we're all set. So, thank you to all who checked in on my half hour. It's time for Dustin to light up the nighttime airwaves here on the Beacon Net, KD8EPC. This is W8HRF. Take it away, Dustin.
All right there, Josh. Well, you're a minute late, so I'm going to have to subtract a couple of zeros from the paycheck. Hi. Thanks for doing the pre-show, my friend. All right, good evening and welcome to the Beacon Net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8EPC, and I'll be your net control for the evening. The Beacon Net meets every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8WKY repeater 147.390 with a positive offset, a PL tone of 114.8, Allstar Node 48496, and Echolink W8WKY-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds of check-in, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked in with our friends in Oklahoma, Fireside, and various other networks. So we ask you to key for a couple seconds before and after you transmit, and make sure you let everything drop so we can hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now.
W8WKY.
All right, not hearing any emergency traffic stations that haven't already checked into the pre-show. I'd like to check into the Beacon Net. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
Whiskey Victor 3 Kilo, WV3K, Phil and Canal Fulton, K8EPC. It's good to hear you. I'm calling in just to check in. No traffic. 73, and God bless to all.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Sierra Mike Delta, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Sierra Mike Delta, Roger, in St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Kilo 6 Kilo Juliet Victor, Kilo 6 Kilo Juliet Victor, Kevin in Valley Springs, California.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango, AAHCT, Craig in Shree. Good evening, Dustin.
All right, what a nice orderly list of check-ins there. We got WV3K Phil is going to be in and out tonight. Phil, great to hear you again, my friend. Hope you're doing well in 73, and God bless. KF0SMD, Roger in Missouri, good evening to you. K6KJV, Rev Kev, we got you down for double D's, and we got you in there. And AA8CT Craig. Do we have any other check-ins? Please call now.
Whiskey Sierra India, Ray, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
All right, we picked up KC5WSI. Ray, we got you on the list. Let's make one more call here. Any other stations before we go up and get our trivia questions for the evening? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. Let's go up here and get our trivia. Let's start with Miss Lucy, K8YUK, with the main trivia. What do you have for us, Lucy?
K88APC, K8YUK. All right, here's your main trivia. Pretty short, pretty simple, and people are probably going to get it, but we'll find out. Which circuit and architectural structure have the same name? A tower, B, a bridge, C, a dome, D, a buttress. So which circuit and architectural structure have the same name, as in what circuit structure and architectural structure have the same name? A tower, B, a bridge, C, a dome, D, a buttress. Good luck, everybody.
All right, thank you very much there, Lucy. We appreciate you doing another wonderful trivia. I'm going to think about that for a minute. And in the meantime, we're going to go to Mr. Lucy, W8HRF. What do you have for the alternate?
KD8EPC, W8HRF. Lucy doesn't give herself enough credit. I think that was a pretty good one. Alternate trivia for tonight. Which military service did the Swiss Ministry of Defense dissolve in 1994? Your options are Alpha, Horse-Mounted Cavalry, Bravo, the Pigeon Corps, Charlie, Bicycle Infantry, or Delta, Cornwaldo Ski Corps. Let me let this drop and reread it again. Again, tonight's alternate trivia question is, which military service did the Swiss Ministry of Defense dissolve in 1994? Your options are Alpha, Horse-Mounted Cavalry, Bravo, the Pigeon Corps, Charlie, Bicycle Infantry, or Delta, the Cornwaldo Ski Corps. I will post this in the blue screen, and good luck, everyone. KD8EPC, W8HRF.
All right, thanks so much there, Josh. Appreciate you doing the pre-show, the logging, and the alternate trivia there. All right, let's see. I don't think I have any short times here to get to, so we're going to see if Chuck is still with us. I talked to him earlier, but he may have fallen out. WB4AIZ, are you there?
I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. WB4AIZ. So shocking. It's dark, no rain, till probably Monday, I don't know. But not a whole lot going on, watching, juggling YouTube on my Fire Stick and you folks. So, anyway, the big thing is around here is, for me, is my girlfriend spent some time in the hospital with RSV, and respiratory virus. And she's in rehab, and she's doing good. She's still got a little postnatal drip. Anyways, not a whole lot, but she'll go back to, she'll go back to her assisted living because her house got damaged by Helene water. So, anyways, so that's the big thing around here. Down WB4 AIZ, back to net control.
All right there, Chuck. Well, I hope your girlfriend gets to feeling better there. And before you go, did you want to answer our trivia questions?
Actually, I usually don't answer questions. Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies. Hi. And very good. No, I have no idea. WB4 AIZ.
All right there, Chuck. Well, you stayed up to say hello to us, so we'll let you pass tonight for sure. We'll say 73 to you. Great to hear you out there, and I hope to catch you down the Log O next Wednesday night again. Let's go up to Jerry now, KC8HDP. How you doing?
KD8EPC and the BeaconNet. Good evening, Dustin. Great to hear you. I'm doing okay. Hope you are as well. Let's see, trivia before I forget. Main trivia, I am going to go with Bravo. And alternate trivia, I guess I'll go with Alpha. I'm pretty sure D is still in use, so I think I can eliminate that one. But anyway, everyone stay weather aware this evening in northeast Ohio here anyway. Could be severe weather this evening and in the overnight, so just be aware of that. Don't really have anything else. I'm going to send things back to you, Dustin. KD8EPC and the BeaconNet from KC8HDP 73.
All right there, Jerry. Well, thanks for coming in, and thanks again for the announcement earlier about the weather alerts there. So we got you on for Bravo and Alpha. We'll say 73T and have yourself a great evening. All right, for the second time today, let's go talk to Eddie, W3ETB. How are you?
W8WKY.
Yeah, hi, Dustin. 2 times in one day. We're back on our schedule again. Actually, here in Annapolis, it's 52 degrees, and we just had a 9-mile wind gust. So that's still windy here. So it's I'm not really too pleased with that. I like wind for flying kites, but we've had way too much wind. So I'm hoping it dies down and we get some warmer weather. And not only, if we have wind, it's going to be like maybe a mile or two. Of course, 9-mile winds is good for sailing, though. I did some sailing in the past, and always a nice 9-mile wind is really good for sailing. So it's not too strong, and it's not weak enough that it won't fill the sails. Anyway, actually, it's not too bad of a day today. We got a few things done today, which was really kind of nice. And as far as the trivia questions go, I'm going to go with B and D. BBs. I think that's probably the best choice for me, anyway. Probably I'll get one out of the two right. Anyway, back to you there, Dustin. W3 and TD, back to that. And I'll say 73 for now.
All right, there, we got you down for B&B there, Eddie. Great to hear you out there tonight, as always. And let's see there. Boy, I had something else for you, but it slipped my mind. So, Eddie, great to hear you again. We got you down for double B's, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's go over to Mr. Ray now, K5, CFY. How you doing there, Ray?
DPC and Annette, K5, CFY. Good evening there, Mr. Dustin. Thank you for lighting up the airways with the BeaconNet tonight. Wave a hand there at Mr. Josh on the keyboard. Fine business. You guys do a great job. As you did on the Point of Record Net today, Dustin. Anyway, I'm getting kind of punchy, I think. I've been up 17 hours now. So, anyway, I'm going to go with Bravo and Alpha. Bravo, Alpha for my guesses. Thanks for running the net. Thank the Sierra Club for keeping the BeaconNet going. And I'll say 73, everybody. K5 CFY.
All right there, Ray. Well, great to hear you get you down for Bravo and Alpha out there. And thanks for doing the second hour today. It looked like we had a pretty awesome day there. So we'll say 73 to you for now. And for anybody who doesn't know, you can catch Mr. Ray and all the other wonderful net controllers over on the Border and Breaker Net every day at noon Central Time. And that's on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK at -R. They run a couple hours, switch net controls at the top of the hour, and they welcome rechecks. So check them out if you can. With that, Ray, we'll say 73 to you. Give a little Fred a scratch on the ears there, and we'll catch you on down the log. All right, this is KDDPC with the BeaconNet. And next on the list here is KI5TAQ, Taco Tim, over in the California, I think, right?
Well, good afternoon. I should say good evening, Dustin, and to everybody else on the net. This is KI5TAQ. Yeah, I'm in California. Spitting distance of Rev Kev out there, who's in Calaveras County. And I'm sitting in here in San Joaquin County. So let's get the trivia questions out of the way. For the main question was going to be B as in Bravo. And then I'll go A as in Alpha for the alternate. I think you guys know that sometimes I can surprise people, so let's see how surprised Rev Kev is now that he knows where I'm at. This is KI5TAQ.
All right there, Tim. Well, don't have too much fun and enjoy your vacation. And I see in the remarks here on the blue screen, they want to know why you're called why you're called Taco Tim and why you drive the taco truck. I think I'm not real sure what that says, but anyways, we'll say 73 and we'll catch you on down the log. And I think I'm gonna go with Bravo and Delta for my trivia answers. So y'all can mark me down for that. And we're gonna go talk to Brian now. KF8G. Good evening. How are you?
Oh, good evening. Had lunch at the Corvette Club. We went to Maps Museum, so that was a lot of fun. Then I come home and I was going to watch my usual Indy 500 stuff, and I see this thing on, it's called Live Tornado Outbreak Coverage. I got called up again with Storm Chasers on the Ground. It's on YouTube. I've been watching that all day. Boy, I tell you what, Arkansas has gotten pounded today. Oh my goodness gravy. There was one point, there was 24 tornado warnings at once for like an hour. One would drop and another one would pop up. It was nuts today. Looks like it's dying down a bit though, heading our way. I think Central Ohio might get hit pretty good, but stuff up north is starting to lighten up, so if anything, just unhook your antennas and I think we'll be fine. Oh, with that, I don't think I got anything else going on. Oh, I'll be at the Hamfest, so I guess if I wake up in time tomorrow, I'll be on the barometer net. KFHE back to net. Oh, and my choices were B&B, in case I didn't say. I would put it on the blue screen, because if I don't write it down or do something with it, I forget. Catch you guys later. KFHE.
All right there, Brian. Well, sounds like you had quite the day, and yeah, those storms are coming, but they're not going to be as strong as they were out there, so there you go. We'll get you on for B&B 73, and we'll catch you down the log. All right, let's go to the land of snow and maple syrup and talk to my good friend Andy, AB8MO. How are you?
All right, give a chance for everything to reset there. KD80PC from AB8MO. Well, the snow is long gone, and I didn't look in Burton Square to see if the buckets are still up or not, but they're probably pretty close to coming down because some of the trees are starting to bud, and bud sap does not taste very good. So imagine if the buckets aren't down, they will be coming down real soon. So anyway, the cat says hello. She's wandering around on my lap. Occasionally sampling my arm, which I don't like, isn't biting it, that is. Let's see here. For trivia, I think I'm going to go with the kind of the majority there. And not as well. I think Jerry is correct, and I think the Cornwallis ski corps is still around. At least I was able to, I'm glad I was able to get in here and say to you, hello to you tonight here on the Beacon Net, Dustin. What else I was going to say? Let me drop it a sec. And, of course, the repeater had to identify. Let's see here. Shoot, I lost it. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. If anybody's around, I guess this would pertain to anybody who is would be kind of Geauga, Portage, and maybe Stark County and points east. We're going to be trying a different location. We're looking to relocate the Warren Amateur Radio Association 14697 repeater because the hospital is in financial turmoil right now, and we want to get our equipment out of there before we can't get it out. So we're going to try a different site, a different antenna on Friday. So if you're around 14697, it makes it up here to Geauga County, okay? Covers Portage County pretty well. Summit, it'll be really, really iffy. So, but we'll be looking for signal reports. I can't give you an exact time, though. It's going to be sometime late Friday morning or early afternoon as far as I can tell. So that's all the excitement we have. Thank God at least we have options since we are potentially losing our site over at Triple Hospital. So something else I was going to remember or going to say, but I forgot. It'll probably come back to me as soon as I unkey. Good to hear you, Dustin. Thanks for getting me in there. Thanks, Josh, for running the pre-show. You did a wonderful job. Wonder if Josh is a soldering master now. Well, let's see here. KD80PC, I'll get the call right. This is AB8MO.
All right there, Andy. Well, I hope the new site works out good for you, and that's a bummer you're losing it. It looks like there's question marks for your trivia answers, so you might want to put those in the blue screen for Josh, because I missed them too, honestly. But great to hear you out there, and we should really get together there real soon, my friend. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and we're going to go down here now to KD8 LLC. Robert, how are you? Oh, you may have fallen asleep. Let's try him one more time. KD8 LLC. Robert, are you out there?
Yes, I am. Just got a little bit distracted.
I will have to say A and B as far as trivia goes, and I wish everybody all the best because I'm getting pulled away.
All right there, Robert. We got you down for Alpha and Bravo there. We'll say 73. Good to hear you, and I look forward to catching you on down the log. This is KDEDPC with the Beacon Net. Next on the list here is KC8FQV. Northern Mark, how are you?
All right, KCFQV. Well, grid or what the thing, I'm going to say a bridge, which is B. And on the other one, I'm going to say B as well. B. So I'll do that today. Yeah, Hamfest Sunday or Saturday, everyone knows about that. There get to be slim pickings in Hamfest, so and this one's not that far away from the freeway. You're traveling freeways. It's only about a mile or two west of Route 8 on Graham Road, or if you're coming from the north, just get off at Route 303 and go right down State Road, right to the intersection of Bath and State Road. The Emilio Sun Party Center is on the southeast corner of the intersection. So, other than that, not much else there. 147.2 is their repeater. So I'll send it back to net, KCFQV. At least I'm here tonight. I was concerned, but they didn't find anything significant. So on we go with doctors and that. So send it back to net, KCFQV.
Well, hey, Mark, I'm not finding anything is a good thing, and we're glad to hear you tonight because it wouldn't be a net without you. We got you down for double Bs. We have a bunch of in and outs and stuff, and that brings me down to KF0 SMD Roger in Missouri. How are you? Let's try that one more time. KF0 SMD Roger in Missouri. Are you still there? All right, we may have missed him there. Roger, if you're still listening, we'll say 73. And that brings me down to RevKev, K6KJV. What's going on over in Valley Springs?
Well, hello, Dustin, the rest of the crew and the youngins and everyone else on the net. I'm looking at the dashboard and I see a lot of folks that I know. You know who you are. And, well, I'm sitting here at an undisclosed location here in Valley Springs, California, because I hear tell that Taco Tim is out here trying to drum up some taco truck business. He's out. The competition is just too great out here. We got Mexican restaurants on every corner and 20 or 30 taco trucks in between them. So, oh man, I'm just stirring it up. I'm gonna try to figure out what these trivia answers are here. Well, I guess I'll go double D's, Delta and Delta, as if that's a big surprise to y'all. So with that, I'll say God bless and 73 to each and every one of all y'all, your families and friends, and turn the mic back over to you, just Dustin. There we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Take it away.
All right there, RevKev. Well, great to hear you, and stay away from strange tacos and lock your doors and windows to stay away from Taco Tim. Hi. We'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you on down the log. Well, let's go over to Craig now. A8CT, take it away.
EPC, yes, voice is gone. Yes, I would have been here sooner, but my Allstar link was just really flaky tonight, so I ended up doing Echo. Anyway, trivia answers. Bravo and Alpha is what I'm going to go with. Sounds like you've got a pretty good net going. I think everybody's aware that the weather may be a little, shall we say, unsettled this evening and into the morning. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to you. Thank both you, Josh, and Lucy. Can't forget Lucy with her trivia question. For doing the net, we do appreciate it, and it's nice to see younger people keeping the hobby alive. With that, 73s to all and all of the people out there on the Beacon Net, and have a great evening. Take care, and again, thank you.
All right there, Craig, AA8CT. Well, glad to have you in there, and Echolink's working real good tonight. And I'll tell you what, I really enjoy the Beacon Net ever since it started, and I enjoy being in charge of it. And, it's a lot of fun. We meet all the people from all over the place, and you never know who's going to check in there. I mean, if you ever look at the bubble chart, that thing is huge during the net, so that's always really cool there. So we enjoy it, and we appreciate you. We couldn't do the net without all our wonderful check-ins. So let's say 73. That's going to bring me on over here to Ray. KC5 at WSI. How you doing? Uh-oh, let's try that again. KC5 WSI. Ray, are you out there?
Oh, yes, sorry, I am. Sorry about the delay there. Hope you're having a good evening. Oh, let's see. Let's get the trivia question first. Not the first time I've checked into this net here in particular, but I'll go with A and B, the opposite about everybody else, for my answer. Other than that, not a lot happening here. I'm kind of up there with Ray, K5CFY. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning, too, waiting to see what that dang weather was going to do. And it hit us pretty good over here, too, but no damage, thank God. And other than that, got nothing else for the net. I will let you move on to the next one there, sir. And we'll talk to you a little bit later. Kilo Charlie 5, Whiskey Sierra India.
W8WKY.
All right there, Ray, KC5WSI. Well, we got you down for Alpha and Bravo, and welcome to the Beacon Net. We do this every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 9 o'clock Tulsa time. We start the pre-show half an hour before, take early check-ins, and then we start the big show, do a couple of trivia questions, and have a great time. And it's always fun, so come back and join us when you can there. We appreciate you sticking around, and glad that you guys didn't have too much damage and that everybody is okay. So we're going to say 73 there. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. Next on my list here, we're going to go to KE9CQD. Tim, how you doing?
Good here. Sorry, I was a little bit away from my computer. I'm connecting on Echolink tonight. But checked in a little bit late, so I was actually just looking back at the blue screen at the questions. But doing all right here, just getting some last-minute work done. My wife and I are preparing to go to on a cruise this coming week for our 10-year anniversary, so getting pretty excited for that. We've never done one before. As far as the trivia, for main trivia, I'll say B, Bravo, and for the alternate, I'm going to go maybe a little wild. Let's do Bravo again. I'll do double Bs. Bravo and Bravo there. But that's it. I'll turn it back over to Net Control and get KE9CQD.
All right there, Tim. Well, you're sounding good on Echolink, and we got you down for double Bs there, and what? I've never been on a cruise, but I hear they're a blast. So just enjoy yourself, and congratulations on the anniversary. And we hope to hear you again there real soon. We're here every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll say 73 to you for now. This is KD8EPC. I'm at the bottom of the list, and I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now.
Kilo Charlie 5 Romeo Bravo Golf. KC5 RBG Shannon in Tulsa.
This is Kilo Juliet 5 Charlie Lima Victor Bobby Sand Springs.
Victor Kilowatt 1, Japanese tourist, VK1 Juliet Tango, Canberra, Australia.
All right, I picked up several there. Well, let me tell you who I have. I have KC5 RBG Shannon, and then the second station, I need a correction. I have Kilo Juliet 5. I missed a letter there. Would you come back with your call sign for me again?
Kilo Juliet 5 Charlie Lima Victor.
All right, perfect. We were missing the Lima there. We got you in there now, Bobby. Thanks for that. And then I have VK1 GT. Looks like Graham. So we'll get to you here in a second. Let's see. Let me go up here real quick and let's get a refresher on our trivia questions before we go talk to everybody. Let's start with Miss Lucy K8YUK. Would you please read us the main trivia?
PCK8YUK. We're an experiment here. The microphone cord is going past a pile of books, and if I pull it too taut, the books will fall over. So Josh is trying to keep it all stable on that end. So, main trivia, refocusing. Which circuit structure and architectural structure have the same name? A tower, B, a bridge, C, a dome, or D, a buttress? That's your main trivia. I'll repost it in the blue screen. I'll pass this back before the books go flying.
All right there, Miss Lucy K8YUK. Well, I've got to tell you, I'm running a 12-foot insulated Cat 5 cable to my radio because I'm sitting 9 or 10 feet away from my radio right now, or my microphone is anyway. So that's what I recommend. If you can make that work, it works great on this radio. So there you go. Let's go up to W8HRF. Would you reread us the alternate there, Mr. Lucy?
KD8EPC, W8HRF, Mr. Lucy here. I got your alternate trivia. Which military service did the Swiss military Ministry of Defense dissolve in 1994? Your options are Alpha, Horse-Mounted Cavalry, Bravo, the Pigeon Corps, Charlie, Bicycle Infantry, or Delta, the Cornwaldo Ski Corps. Again, which military service did the Swiss Ministry of Defense dissolve in 1994? Your options are Alpha, Horse-Mounted Cavalry, Bravo, the Pigeon Corps, Charlie, the Bicycle Infantry, or Delta, the Cornwaldo Ski Corps. KD8EPC, W8HRF.
All right, thanks so much there, Josh. Really appreciate it. We got a good list here. Let's start with my good friend Shannon for the second time today. KC5 Real Big Guns. What's going on, bud?
RBG. Which are going to be on both, so E and E, and Yeah, today's been my blower motor went out. So I finally had money on the 1st to call my home warranty come out. Yep, it's your blower motor. He took all the information. Now I gotta wait. Home warranty people for and to come out and schedule a time and date to come out and fix it. So I'm looking forward to that. Definitely. I'm gonna let this reset. One thing I can't figure out what it wants to do with the weather. In 1 minute it's hot. I think it got up to 75 here. And a couple of days ago it was 62. It can't figure it out. High winds and hail and anymore. I really don't care. Lay here in bed, play my Xbox till the dogs when they're scared and ride it out. I think that's the easiest thing to do. But overall, didn't really do anything. I got all that done. And so now I'm playing a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 to finish off my day. So good to talk to you twice today, man. We definitely got to catch up sometime. KC5, real big guns. God bless, and 73. Back to net control.
W8WKY.
All right there, Shannon. We got you down for E&E in the great state of Oklahoma. I don't know if you need to reset your node if you're having internet issues, but you were only in there like 50% of the time. I'd get a few syllables and it would cut out. I'd get a few syllables and it would cut out there. But we definitely do need to catch up there. And we'll say 73 for now, though, my friend, and we'll catch you down the log. And let's go over to Bobby. He's our representative from Osage there, Sand Springs, KJ5CLV. How you doing?
This is KJ5CLV. I was glad to hear you say that Shannon was cutting in and out, because for some reason I'm getting bleed over from the Osage County Sheriff onto my radio. I have no idea why. It just started doing that, so I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to get out a little bit.
Well, you're fully in there, full quieting, just fine. So you're doing fine there.
Good to hear. Good to hear. I heard you and another station talking about cruises or not been on or what's going on here first. Wife and I, we got back Monday. We were on a cruise last week, which was our 24th or 25th, and we have another one coming up here in a couple of months or a couple of weeks, and in May, in September, and then in November. So we went on 9 cruises last year, and we've got 9 total booked for this year. We've already been on 4, and then we've got 3 lined up for next year. And they are an absolute blast.
So I gotta know, Bobby, what got you into cruising? Because most people don't go on that many cruises in a year.
Well, Well, our first one was back in '05 for our wedding anniversary. We'd never been, and we went up into Alaska, and we liked it. And then we didn't do anything for about 10 years, and then we went on a couple, and we both are retired. She's been retired 5 years, and I've been retired 2 years, and that's what we paid our house off, paid our cars off, paid everything off, and just sit around, eat beans, no lights on, saving up money for when we do retire to take off on cruises. We didn't plan to do that many per year, but we have a really good travel agent, and she made us deals and stuff that we couldn't pass up.
Well, very good there, Bobby. That sounds really cool. Like I said, I've never been on one, but I think it would be fun. So you get to enjoy a lot of those there, and maybe you could even bring your phone and talk to us on Echolink. I don't know if we've ever talked to somebody on a cruise ship. Maybe, though. I think we may have a couple of times. And that would be pretty cool to chat with you there. Well, I've got you. Did you want to answer our trivia questions?
Yeah, I'm going to say Bravo, and then on the second question, I'm going to say Delta.
All right, we got you down for Bravo and Delta there. Did you have anything else for the net tonight?
No, sir, that's all I got. I just trying to remember all the nightly nets and want to check in and just get out here on the radio and play and all that kind of fun stuff. So there you have 73 to everybody. KJ5CLV back to net control.
All right there, Bobby. We'll say 73 to you, and we're here every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 9 p.m. Tulsa time. So we'll say 73 and catch you on down the log. And now we're going to go over here, and we're going to talk to VK1GT. How you doing? All right, one more time there. VK1GT, it looks like Graham. Are you out there?
Yeah, Roger. I couldn't quite hear you there. Victor Kilowatt 1, Juliet Tango. It's VK1 Japanese Tourist, if that helps. And the name is John Juliet Oscar Hotel November, located here in Canberra in the Australian Capital Territory. And it's a beautiful, awesome day here. The sun is out. There's no wind. It's a nice, comfortable temperature outside. And yesterday we had a good taste of winter. First thing in the morning, it was freezing cold, absolutely freezing cold, so a bit of a taste of winter coming. Other than that, I've just been playing on the radios and been playing with my 5 new radios that I bought for my birthday. So I've got a DM1701, a 1702, a Red Pill RT4D, a UV88, and a Quangshen K6. So just to add to the collection there. Master Net Control, VK1JT.
All right, VK1JT, we got you fixed on the log there now, John. We thought it was a G Golf, so glad we could get that figured out for you, and glad to have you with us on the net. I think I may have missed it. Did you want to give our trivia answers a shot?
Oh, mate, I wouldn't have a clue. I don't know. I've got no idea. Grid. I'll go grid. I'll pick a random one. Grid.
All right, very good there, John. Well, we appreciate you joining us, and it's good to hear you. It's let's see, what do we got here? 62 degrees and cloudy Fahrenheit, and currently under a tornado watch in beautiful northeast Ohio there. So, John, we'll say 73. Thanks for joining us on the BeaconNet, and come back again. We're here every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I guess that's 0200 UTC there. So, 73, we'll catch you on down the log. This is KD8EPC with the BeaconNet. I'm at the bottom of the list, and I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now.
KC5 RBG recheck.
All right, let's take our recheck. KC5, real big guns. Shannon, take it away.
Well, I would like to congratulate the Oklahoma City Thunder for, I think they're like 63-12 right now. Best in the whole league. Cavaliers lead up the other conference, so I think I'm thinking that Thunder may be taking the win this year, and they've been working hard at it too. I've been keeping up with scores all year long, and man, they're fighting the fight. So got a great team, and you know, I hope they go all the way. This is Kilo Charlie 5, real big guns. God bless in 73. Back to net control.
All right, Shannon. Well, whatever you did, you were totally clear, and I heard everything you said that time. So, yeah, Oklahoma there. I don't really follow basketball myself, but I guess go for you guys and go Cavs. So, great to hear you, my friend, and let's catch up real soon. All right, Shannon was the list as it stands. This is KD8EPC with the BeaconNet, and we're looking for some more check-ins. Please call now.
W8WKY.
KB8LJ in and out.
I'll take them one at a time, KB8LJ. Chuck, in and out. We got you in there, buddy. 73, and have a great evening. Let's make one more call here for check-ins before we go talk to the net control team. Any other stations waiting to check in, please call now. All right, nothing heard. Let's go to Melting Iceland. KD8SLG, just Nick, what do you know?
KD8EPC, this is KD8SLG. Good evening, Dustin, and all the Beacon netizens. Good to hear you, man. And so, listen, I was playing along at home tonight, and of course, I was typing something into the blue screen about 20 minutes ago, and the keyboard, wireless keyboard, the battery just died in it. You know, infrequently that happens. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm playing along at home, getting ready to get back into action, dude. Let's do trivia. B, Bravo, for the first one, and, of course, I must go with the Cornwaldo Bean Delta. That's all I got tonight, man. Have at it. I'll talk to you later on. KDSLG, back to net control.
All right there, Nick. We got you down for Bravo and Delta, and boy, it's great to have you in there, and we'll be happy to have you back. So play along and get your logging fingers stretched out there. All right, the rest of the team was in and out pretty much, except for Mr. Lucy and Lucy. So let's go over to Lucy and see what she has to say tonight. K8YUK, give us your comments, then go ahead and drop it and give us the main trivia answer.
KD8EPC, KD8YUK. Oh boy, what did we do today? We went out to the Brecksville Reservation, which is, I don't know, half an hour south of Cleveland probably, for those unfamiliar with Ohio. met up with my mother-in-law, played at the playground there. It started sprinkling, so we went to the nature lodge that was right there, and read books and did puzzles, and it was very nice. And then the real storm rolled in. We had to walk back to the car in thunder and lightning. Thankfully, it wasn't the total gully wash. It came later, but it still wasn't great to the degree that Betty started crying, "Thunder gets you! Thunder gets you!" It was so sad. She's heard thunder before, but never when she's outside, so that was a bit much for her. And then the whole ride home, I'm in this giant Ford Expedition XL, EL, the biggest one. The highways are just soup. People don't know how to drive either because they're terrified and have their hazards on and are going 12, or they are maniacs who are trying to get around me. In standing water, I saw rooster tails that were a good story high, a good 8 to 10 feet high. It was crazy. I almost got hit by one of them. I braked so that I wouldn't drown in a puddle of water that was coming up on me, and the guy behind me apparently didn't expect brakes to be used in rain. How weird is that? And I couldn't use my windshield wipers because one of them is broken, and if you turn it on after an unknown period of time, it just goes sideways and you can't use it anymore. And I wasn't going to risk that. Good times, but made it home in one piece. Betty was telling Daddy about the thunder and the rain, and her eyes got really big, and Josh was like, "Yeah, that's how bad it was." So yeah, then she went to bed, and I had writing club today, which is very nice. I'm working more on my stories. And it feels good to be back in the groove. We'll see how long it lasts, but yeah, overall, pretty good day. All right, I will drop it and hand over the trivia answer. All right, the main trivia for tonight: which circuit structure and architectural structure have the same name? A, a tower, B, a bridge, C, a dome, or D, a buttress? And the answer is B, a bridge. I have no further answers to that, unfortunately. I did no research on that question because I spent all my time doing other research. Josh, you have pulled it up on Wikipedia. I could give you a summary. A bridge circuit is the topology of electrical circuitry. What are you doing? Don't slide down. I need to read that. In which two circuit branches, usually in parallel with each other, are bridged, quote-unquote bridged, by a third branch connected between the first two branches at some intermediate point along them. So, it's a bridge. It was developed for laboratory measurement purposes, and one of the intermediate bridging points is often adjustable when so used. Hopefully that helps. I was busy doing other things, so I haven't looked at how many people got it correct. I assume it was quite a few. I think people familiar with electrical circuits are pretty familiar with that term. But thanks for playing along. And we'll catch you guys maybe on Sunday, KEYUK to KD80PC. God bless.
All right there, Miss Lucy. Thanks so much for doing another wonderful main trivia there. We'll say 73 and God bless. So we're going to go over to Mr. Lucy now, KE8W8HRF. Give us your comments, then drop and give us the alternate trivia.
KD8EPC, W8HRF, formerly KE8VKA. Boy, that was a while ago. Man, the one comment that I could remember that I wanted to make tonight was, what was it? What was it, yesterday? Today, it was today. I read about how I think the owners of the different NFL teams got together and voted to make the championships that existed before the Super Bowl count as, like, championships in, like, the actual official statistics for the NFL. Technically, now, the Cleveland Browns have 8 championships under their belts, to the Pittsburgh Steelers 6, which makes me very happy. The only problem is that they were all before I was alive, so gotta do something about that. Anyways, all the news articles that I saw published for that were published on April 1st, so I thought it was an April Fool's joke. Well, I bought it, And then I was like, wait, this has to be an April Fool's joke. And then I looked into it more, and it was real. So that was kind of cool. Anyways, that, and I learned that Microsoft removed a feature from Windows that I liked, but that's another topic. So, anyways, I'm gonna let this drop and read alt trivia. Oh, and the other thing I was going to say was, yes, I need to replace the windshield wiper blade on the Ford. We were driving, and it didn't fling off like yours did, Dustin, but it definitely, like, tried to, and it caught itself. Anyways, tonight's alternate trivia question was, which military service did the Swiss Ministry of Defense dissolve in 1994? Your options were Alpha, Horse-Mounted Cavalry, Bravo, the Pigeon Corps, Charlie, Bicycle Infantry, or Delta, the Cornwaldo Ski Corps. The answer is Bravo, the Pigeon Corps. The Swiss Army Carrier Pigeon Service was decommissioned on September 22nd, 1994 due to financial concerns despite public outcry. I can't believe there was public outcry, but established in 1889 to ensure wartime communications, the service overcame early challenges, including pigeons refusing to fly over mountains, something which can't really be avoided in Switzerland, and officials even declared birds of prey enemies of the state, offering bounties on them, because they were afraid that they would attack pigeons carrying very important messages. So you'd actually get paid a certain amount for the amount that you killed. By the 1990s, Switzerland was the last European country with a military pigeon corps. While supporters highlighted the bird's cost-effectiveness and immunity to electronic tracking, budget cuts after the Cold War sealed its fate. The service cost about 600,000 Swiss francs annually, and because of that, it was ultimately shut down. So, anyways, that was the answer. Bravo, Pigeon Corps was shut down in 1994. Anyways, nice net tonight, Dustin. We'll say 7-3, and we'll catch you all next time. KD80PC, W8HRF.
All right there, Josh. Well, thanks again for doing the alternate trivia, the logging, and the pre-show tonight. I really do appreciate that there. So we'll say 73 all the way around. This is KD80PC with the Beacon Net. We're at the bottom of the list here, and we're looking for more check-ins. Please call now. All right, nothing heard. This is the final call for check-ins for the Beacon Net. Please call now.
CQD.
I heard, I think, BQD. Go ahead and key for a couple of seconds and give me your call again.
KE9CQD with a comment.
All right, KE9CQD. Go ahead, Tim.
Well, thanks so much. I caught the alternate trivia answer, but I did miss the main trivia answer. Could I just get that answer again, please? Thanks so much. Turn it back over to Net Control, KE9CQD.
The main trivia answer was a bridge. Back to you.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Net Control. I'll say 73s to everyone, and thanks for an awesome net. KE9CQD.
All right there, Tim. Well, thanks again for joining us, and we look forward to catching you down the log real soon. Like I said, we're here every Sunday and Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9:30 for the pre-show. So come back and visit when you can. and we'll catch you on down the log. This is KD80PC with the BeaconNet. This is the last and final call for check-ins. Please call now. All right, nothing else heard. On behalf of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, myself, and the BeaconNet crew, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in with us this evening. Come and join us on the next edition of the BeaconNet, Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8WKY repeater 147.390 with a positive offset and PL tone of 114.8. Allstar Node 48496 and Echolink W8WKY-R. Also, don't forget to check out the Barometer Net every morning at 7 a.m. except for Sunday here on the W8WKY repeater. And don't forget to visit our friends over on the N5XQK Memorial Board and Breaker Net every day at noon Central Time. That's on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. You've been listening to the BeaconNet. This is KD80PC, returning the repeater to normal amateur use at this time, and I will be clear. 73, y'all.
W8WKY.